Hi everyone! The technology trend I have chosen to discuss are immersive technologies and how these technologies are being utilized in law schools and law libraries. These technologies can extend the physical world through simulations to enable the user to feel as if that they are in that environment, and they can be used in a number of different ways to enhance the education of the user. There are three types of these technologies. There's virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality. Virtual reality completely isolates the user from the physical world and is surrounded by digital content. There are even some technologies that allow for multi-sensory abilities, such as feeling heat, wind, vibration, smells, and flavors. Augmented reality does not completely shut off the user from the world, but rather creates an extension of reality. The software works with a device being used, which could be an iPhone or an iPad, to recognize what the camera is looking at, and the software will add on features. So most people already use AR on a daily basis, such as Pokemon Go. And mixed reality is just a mixture of VR and AR. So how these technologies can work in law libraries and law schools is very interesting and is still developing. I did not have a chance to use these technologies in law schools, so I'm pretty excited to see how law libraries and law schools can utilize them. It is often said that law school and the practice of law are two separate things. Law school is theoretical and the practice of law is practical. So this type of technology can really prepare students more for the real life practice of law, especially as more of these technologies are being used in the legal field. So some examples of how VR and AR can be used in classrooms include law students practicing their opening and closing statements in the boardroom, practicing their public speaking skills, practicing voir dire, recreating crime scenes in criminal law classes, seeing refugee camps for human rights law classes, seeing different types of environments for their oil and energy law classes, seeing car accidents for insurance law classes. So for first-year students who read almost nothing but case law, they can potentially visually see the cases that they are reading about. So these can really be used as an assessment tool for both professors and students to see how students react to real-life scenarios while being an attorney. So currently, only a few schools are experimenting with VR and AR because there's still uncertainty in how to integrate these technologies in the curriculum. There's also the concern of how to fit the monetary investment for this technology into budgets. However, with how quickly technology is advancing, many of the high price points for the technology is decreasing and they're becoming more affordable. The American Association of Law Libraries has also provided funds for technology projects. Professors and faculty may also be intimidated in using and understanding the technology themselves, which can be, including operating drones or video editing. But they have to remember there's been a big push in the legal field for attorneys to stay educated in technology. The American Bar Association requires attorneys to stay educated themselves in the practice of law, and that includes technology. And the Florida Bar also requires attorneys to complete 3 credit hours of technology classes as part of their continuing legal education courses. So this is just further evidence of the need of law librarians to be educated in the immersive technologies to assist professors and students in utilizing these resources in the curriculum as they become more popular and as more professors strive to include them in classes. In terms of how I see my career field projecting is providing initial workshops to showcase how these technologies can be used in the classroom and eventually in the library for students to continue to practice their skills, and it could be one way to support the use of immersive technologies. Thank you.